Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you might be. We'll get started here in just a few minutes. It's almost 11 here in Pennsylvania. Samuel, Luca, how are you guys doing today? Ben, hi. Hope everybody's doing well. How's my sound today? Are you hearing me? Hi guys, how's our sound today? I just wanted to do a quick sound check. I think the problem yesterday was I had my phone case on and the microphone wasn't plugging in the whole way. But I took that off and I think it's working. Worked on a video, but if you guys could let me know if it's working now. Appreciate it. Thumbs up. All right, it's working. We got our sound then. Joseph, Avery, how are you guys doing today? Cassie, Riley. All right, let's go ahead and get started then. Thank you so much for the help there on that little sound check. And we'll get started. All right, Kioski, ready. Remember to look up. And today, we're going to learn how to salute. So first things first with our salute. Make your fist with your right hand. Take your left hand. Make it a knife hand. All right, this is the karate chop. We didn't do it yesterday. I said we were just going to go do it. So we're going to get that in there today. But take your knife hand and take your fist. And you're going to slap the fist into the knife hand like this. Then you're going to spin it out. If you can't get this salute, that's okay. Later, I'm going to put up a whole little tutorial on how to do this the right way. Okay, but so knife hand and fist here. Right hand's fist, left hand knife hand. Hold them up and then bring them up. Slap them together and then spin them out. Spin them outward like that. Keep your knuckles hidden when you do that. And then bring your hands up to your shoulders. Step out with the right leg. Hands down in front of the thighs. And that's your what stance? That's right, the ready stance. All right, very good. You guys have come so far in a week and a half. Not even a whole week and a half. Today is just Tuesday of our second week. You've come so far though. So I want to congratulate you on that and thank you for coming along for this, well, getting better technically. So thanks again to the family that donated the tripod and camera holder and microphone. Appreciate that greatly. I don't know if you want your name out there or not, but I'm sure it's going to come out sooner or later. But I'll let me know when I can do that and thank you properly. But I want to thank all of you for coming and appreciate it greatly. I hope these are going well for you guys. I hope everything is working out. I think the webpage will be ready today or tomorrow with links to the old videos. I'm having a hard time finding some of the videos inside Facebook. If you have any suggestions on that, let me know how I find the old videos that went through, I think, events. So just can't find them. So I might have to record those videos again. I want to thank Noah for when he came in last week and his parents for bringing him here. Very nice of everybody there. Of course, this week we're under the order to stay basically self-isolated. And that's what we're doing. So I'm the one here today with us, myself, the camera, and you guys out there, wherever you're at. So again, let's bow, salute, and go to ready stance. All right. So today we'll start with that neck rolls. We're going to do an abbreviated warm-up today. So we'll do that very quickly. Shoulder rolls, that feels so great, doesn't it? And then backward rolls, and then shoulder shrugs. That's just so naturally feels so good. Relaxes your muscles in there. Makes everything feel nice. You could just turn too. You could just turn your head. Some people don't like to do this. Sometimes, people might pull too hard. So I don't do that one a lot, but I wanted to show it. And turn, look up, Look off to the angles. You can look down behind you. And that's all good for the neck. Gets that ready. Shoulders are ready now almost. So we'll do this hand swings, arm swings here. Palms down. And then let's do palms up now. Start here. Bring them around. So they start out here and they come around like this. Okay, shake the hands out a little bit. Get them warmed up. You can do fingertip push-ups here. What that is just press your fingertips together as strong as you can and push them apart. But you're pushing together at the same time you're pushing apart. It's called isometric exercise. So you exercise against your own body. And that does strengthen you up. All right, so shake the hands out a little bit. Now let's put our hands together, interlock your fingers. Now let's go shake our hands. 1, 2, 3. Turn them out downward. 1, 2, 3, downward. One more time. 1, 2, 3, downward. This is good also for our shoulders. Let's go up here now. 1, 2, 3, out straight. 1, 2, 3, out straight. 1, 2, 3, out again. And let's go overhead. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. You guys look great out there. All right. Well, let's go ahead and turn our body around here. Around 3 times each direction. 3 times the other direction. All right, go ahead and touch your feet and go to butterfly stretch. I'm going to check and see if anybody's having any problems. Go ahead and type that in there. That there's a problem going on with audio or video, or I'm standing out of frame or anything like that, if you would, and then I'll check that here in just a second. You guys go ahead and touch your toes and then go right to butterfly stretch. So everything's going okay then? All right. Hi, Finn. How you doing today? Nice to see you out there. I see you. Yeah? Well, not really, but I'm pretending I see you. So hi, Tammy. Hi, Margot. Margot, Noah, remember? Hello again. All right, Sensei Noah's not here again because of the lockdown of Pennsylvania. Okay, so he's at home. I assume he's at home, I'll talk to him a little bit later today, perhaps. But he's not here, unfortunately. We had to adjust that schedule. We had to adjust everything. So with the situation. All right. So you got your butterfly stretch. Now, what I want you to do from butterfly is put your legs out to your sides, like you're in a split. Okay? So you're sitting down, you're in butterfly, both feet go out to your sides. All right? As far as you can go, then you're going to stretch forward. You can go over to one leg, then to the other leg. Okay? I didn't do butterfly, so let me come back and do that one for a second here. You guys keep doing your stretches out to the sides. Okay, looks good. Remember, don't compare yourself to other kids or to other people. All it does is it makes you feel sad because they're doing something better one day. But then you're doing something better and they're comparing themselves to you as well. So, and then they're sad. So who do you compare yourself to then? Well, in martial arts, we teach internal locus of control. That means compare yourself to yourself, not to anybody else. And well, that's roughly translated that way. But internal locus of control is really where kids want to do things because they want to do them, not because they get rewarded for them externally. Okay? And so if you compare yourself, sometimes that's a negative. So it usually is negative, actually. All right, let's get those legs out here. And I think we could go back here. I'm going to go back here and do this stretch here. The modified hurdler stretch. Probably remember that from last week. Okay, we're going to move this up a little quicker now and get going to the martial arts class. Seems I look up and we're out of time already. Every class. All right, let's come back here. Okay, and last week we did what's called the default jiu-jitsu rise with Sensei Noah. And this week we'll do it with me here. So you got knocked down, right? You fell down. Oh! And then you got to get up quick though, right? So we kick. we're kicking people's legs, keep them back. And at some point, they back up a little bit extra, and that's when we go to one side or the other. And if you put up your right hand, you're going to put up your left, or you put down your right hand, you put up your left hand here, and then lift up. Kick. And monkey that leg back and up. And you back up as far as you have to, and you retreat, and you say, no, stop. Okay? Shout it out. You could also say, please stop. Right? Sometimes please helps people. It's a magic word that has been ingrained in people from the time they were little babies. You know, say please, say thank you. And sometimes we might say please to somebody that's not been treated with respect, that's being mean to us, bullying us, or trying to hurt us otherwise. And that can help get their attention, and they might back off just because of that please. It's worth a try, right? It's worth a shot. All right, so we've been doing stances. Let's review our stances. We'll go to our blocks right away, our strikes, and our kicks. Okay, so stances, blocks, strikes, kicks today. So tension stances here, toes and heels touch. I'm assuming now that all of you have watched some other lessons or a review lesson. And once the website's done, you'll see other videos there to help you in case you've missed last week, all of last week, let's say. So you could jump in then tomorrow, or maybe in a couple days anyway. Ready stances here. Feet are shoulder width apart, toes are straight ahead, knees are relaxed, body's relaxed, your hands are here. Paying attention all the time, and attention and ready stance. Then there's horse stance. Horse stance is where your feet are 2 shoulder widths apart, knees are out over top of the feet, stand up straight, guard arms up. These are training stances. This would be for a 4-fist punch, palm heel strikes, whatever strikes we're doing. Strengthens the legs. Very good exercise. Then we let our feet turn out a little bit, and this is more natural than horse. This is called sumo stance. Typically, sumo stance, you put your feet out a little further, let your toes turn out a little bit to a natural spot. Turn out too far, you fall over. If the knees aren't bent enough, you fall over. So the body speaks to you, the body tells you how to do it the right way, really. So bend the knees some more, and now you're balanced better. I'm not falling over, stay up straight. Right, from the side, I hope my back is straight, but you can make comments if it's leaning back or leaning forward. Hopefully it's right here. Okay, guard arm here, here. And then your fist can go from hip to center of chest, anywhere you want to hold it. I hold mine right about here. Okay, so we're back here, here, sumo stance. All right, come back up to ready stance, just as an in-between stance. Now, from ready stance, keep your shoulder width here, look down, it's perfect. Take this foot, we're going to slide it forward to left front stance. So the foot's going to go straight out. Don't let it go right or left. Keep it straight out, guard arm up, and right now we're left front stance, I'm sorry. Now I'm going to say jump switch. We jump in the air, switch the feet, land in right front stance. Ready? Jump switch. Boom. And you're in. Okay. Now the back foot, front foot has to face the direction you're going, whether it's right or left front stance. The back foot can be straight. It technically should be a little bit out, but if it goes out that far, now which way am I going? That way or that way? Which way am I walking? Your feet don't go 2 directions when you walk, right? So we got to turn it. And it could be straight or a little bit off, and that's okay. Here or here. This is the martial arts pose or martial arts position, guard arm. This is boxing. Although the feet wouldn't be like this in boxing. Okay, so left and right front stance. Oh, let's start with left crane stance. Again, that knee's up. I'm wearing white uniform top today. I hope you can see it better. Right crane stance is up this way or straight ahead. Just turn it sideways to help out your view. And then we also have the cat stance. And the cat stance, we use that for self-defense. I'm standing here, somebody comes up and grabs my arm. Over here or over here, doesn't matter. They grab my arm and I go to cat and I bring this arm up, and that's a stack up. That's stack up. Please learn that stack up. It's as important as any other technique that we have. And it's great for self-defense. So you're just standing here, somebody grabs your wrist, you know nobody should be grabbing your wrist. So instantly just pull your wrist out. You haven't hit anybody, can't get in trouble for that. All you've done is move your wrist out. If it turns out it's some friend or somebody else that's, I guess, is allowed to grab your wrist for whatever reason, well, you haven't hurt anyone, right? You just pull your arm out. It's called a breakaway. Same thing on this side. It's very fast. So the instant you feel that, process it, and you're out. And everybody's good, right? So again, you haven't hit anyone, and that's what we're trying to avoid. You just did this, and then you could run away. get help, and yell fire while you're running away. We like to say yell fire versus help because people sometimes don't want to get involved with help, but most people out of self-interest will get involved with fire, or they like to watch fire, so they'll come and try to see it. When people show up, you're running away, the bad guy runs the other way to get out of there. Okay? So that's really, that stance should be associated really with self-defense. And that's just a breakaway, wrist breakaway. All right, so now, you guys are looking really good out there. Keep working. I know we're going faster today than we've been going, but that's okay. So we got all our stances down. I don't think I left anything out. And we're going to go to our blocks, right? 4 blocks and 5 blocks. We'll do the 5th block today. Overheads. And we'll do about 10 or 15 of everything today, and we'll move on from there. All right, downward blocks, the opposite direction. We're doing those stack ups again. If you have gone through this 2 weeks and you can do stack ups and you're getting good at that, I highly recommend you go find a martial arts school to train in. They'll do stack ups in their karate school. They'll have the same kicks, similar stances. They might say do it this way, that way, similar names. You'll be right on the money for moving along in their system, okay? So, downward blocks again. And then we did outside forearm blocks, also known as, say it, go ahead. Ice cream scoop blocks, very good. All right, we have a moratorium. That means we're not gonna require you to buy me an ice cream cone if you say ice cream scoop block. Anybody that's a member of my karate school knows what I'm talking about. It's just a long-standing joke that if you don't use the correct name and you use the nickname, you gotta buy me that food. So you guys can tell I like food from all this muscle right here, right? All right, and we're gonna do inside forearm blocks or elephant ear block. Very good, you guys are looking great out there. Really working hard. Ice cream scoop again, downward again, and overhead again. Now, knife hands. This is the karate chop. This could be a strike or a block. I like to think of it as a block first. So you just go here. Up to the hands, like you're clapping at the ear, but don't actually bring the hands together, they're apart, and swing them out. Both knife hands. Okay. Up and out, up and out. And as a refresher, how do you make your knife hands? Bend your hand back, so arch it back here, so it's bent backwards, and then keep this tight. Keep this all tight, all in here tight. And then bring these fingers down, so these 3 are level. This will be good for spear hand also, but it's level, and it's all tight. Holding your fingers together tightly, pressing your thumb tightly on the top of your hand here, not out in front, but on the side. And the pinky is a special weakness, usually does that. You gotta hold it in tight and keep it from snapping out, falling out. If it comes apart, sometimes you can break it or get it caught. That would be horrible. So we're here and we bend our wrist slightly back, like this, and lock it in. And that's knife hand block. Also shuto, okay, or shuto this way. All right, these are different techniques. That's the karate chop some of you have been waiting for. We don't call it karate chop, we call it shuto, or knife hand palm up, and then knife hand palm down. If you put them together, when I do the knife hand palm up, look what my hand does, right? It's here, boom, do them together, boom, right? Knife hand palm up, good strike, angle, up, here. Now, knife hand palm down, here. Now, knife hands, double knife hands like we did a minute ago for blocking or striking, palms up, I'm sorry, palms down, palms up. Look at that. It's the same technique. It's just done at the same time, simultaneously. That word means same time, guys. You guys, when you go back to school and use that word simultaneous with one of your teachers, they're going to be like, whoa, you've been doing all your lessons. Thank you so much. All right. So now we got those knife hand blocks out of there and strikes. Let's go to the other strikes now. And then we'll go kicks. We'll add a little bit of new things today. And we'll end the class with some more self-defense minute. Palm, heel, strike, right here, from an angle, it's here, and you're hitting with this part of the palm right here, so all the way across right here, and look where that is. That's right behind or in front of the arm, which is strong then, driving all that power directly into a board, right? Friday, well, I don't know. I could try to break some wood Friday for you guys. I don't have a holder. I'd have to do all speed breaks. That would be kind of tough. Yeah, so maybe we won't do any breaking, but palm heel strike is one of the ones we teach for breaking right away. Even for kids, we can use that one. Hammer fist is another good one for breaking. Hammer fist is like you're learning how to hammer something, and something's in your hand. Hammering, right? A hammer's in your hand, rather. And hammer fist is just like that. We use the hand as the hammer. Okay, it's up and down. But when we bring it up, don't leave this open, you get tickled. Now you could get hit. So you bring this hand over, bring it down, up, down, up, down. And then this hand, when this one comes down, this hand pulls back real hard. Boom, real fast and strong. And that's that torquing motion. And that's another big word you could use at school when you go back. Torquing gives you more power. Your engine has torque. Okay, the lawnmower engine has torque. An airplane engine has a lot of torque. That's the power that it brings out. And that's what you're doing here when you bring these hands back. And that's what we're teaching. So we're here, we have torque. Even here we have torque. Not as much as here, but this might be safer, right? Hand is up protecting the face. All right, so we've got new techniques today for knife hands, double knife hands as strikes, not as blocks now. Same movement. And then we've got knife hand palm down. That would be a strike. Knife hand palm up would be a strike. Now, I'm actually going quite a bit beyond our white belt curriculum requirements. And here, you would do the same principle. Protect that body. When you're here, doing the double, your hand's here protecting you. Right? You can throw these out here. You throw them here. Throw the techniques anywhere you need to. Okay? Back behind you if you had to. Ah! You know? Ninja comes up. Ah! Right there. It's all taken care of. You can strike and spear hand them. Right? Okay, guys, I'm getting a little bit carried away now. Sorry about that. My imagination runs with me sometimes. All right, so we also had inverted punch or close punch right here. And vertical fist punch, vertical fist right here, and then four fist right here. And I'm just taking a relaxed stance today for punches. I'm really thinking more about self-defense right now. So four fist punches. And that goes to the palm heels. That goes to the hammers. Okay, so you can put it all together. Everything we've learned, you can put all together. You could go through all the stances, go through all the blocks. I would do it in that order. Stances, blocks, strikes, kicks. And then practice the self-defense moves. These things. Grabbing the hair, right? Pull the elbow. Twist. Hair comes off, okay? Or not, hair doesn't come off. The hand comes off the hair. Okay, so, all right. Let's go on and do, I think we did, we left out two hand techniques. You ready? What's this one called? Remember it? Come on. You got it. Tiger, that's right. Nice job. And then, what's this one called? Bear claw, that's right. Tiger claw, bear claw, tiger. You shout it out which one I do. You ready? Shout it out. Shout it out. Shout. Shout. All right. What's that one then? Double bear claw, double tiger claw. Right? Okay. Whew. I'm sorry. I really am getting carried away today. All right. So kicks. Front snap kick, back kick, side kick, two types, thrust and snap, and roundhouse kick. All right, so front snap kick, I'll go off to this angle so you can see better. Here, front snap kick is here. Okay, and again, always the knee. Right, good review. Knee's got to come up. If you swing your leg, that's dangerous to you more than to anybody else because you could fall. You could fall down. Right, so somebody swings their leg real high, and the grass is wet, or there's ice or snow, that foot comes right out, and they fall down, hit their own head really bad. Even if there's ice or wet grass, if you do this way, you're better balanced. Okay, because you're in control of the kick. You're always in control. See, I can kick out full speed, and I'm here. I'm right back. I'm not falling over. I'm not kicking, falling down. It's all in my control. It's all in my control. All right, so that's front snap. Now back kick, crane again, straight back and back up to crane. So crane, back, up to crane. You can knock 10 or 20 of those out real quick. I'm going to check the camera. I'll be right back. Hi, McCartney and Charlie. Hi, Preston. Hope everybody's doing good today. Is this the Preston that I think lost a tooth? Did I read that somewhere? Congratulations on that tooth. All right. All right. Looks like I'm standing in the camera lens. Let me double check that. Make sure I'm doing this right here. Okay, I should be all right. Hello again. All right. So now I'll stay a little bit over here. We got the back kick, front kick, side kick. Now, side kick, crane, snap it out. That's a side snap kick. Boom, snap it out. Either side. It's just up and out. Hands up. Always keep your hands on the side that you're kicking, because I'm guessing there's the bad guy over there where you wouldn't be kicking, right? So here or here. Now, that's side snap. Side thrust is, oh, sorry. Side thrust is up, and then as the leg goes out, you're going to rotate on the ball of this foot like that, and boom, kicks it out, and it's a thrust. So same thing here on this side, and move out of that spot here, and then out and back. And that's a thrust. The thrust kick is not a pretty kick. It's not a fast kick, but it's very powerful. Okay? If we go beyond the 2 weeks, we may get into some more really cool kicks, actually. And they're all based on these kicks. So everything that you're learning these 2 weeks is what black belts base everything on. And so I've taken karate and made it as simple as possible, made it natural movements for the most part, or movements that you can do most likely fairly easily, and then we tweak it a little bit. That's been the premise of my karate teaching for the last 10 or 15 years. I come to the conclusion that karate movements are really natural movements, so they're extensions of natural movements that all humans can do. And I should know karate well enough to be able to teach karate that way, so we make it natural. Like I've said before, you knew karate before you were born because you kicked and punched inside mom's belly. And so when you were born, you forgot all that instantly. And now it's just my job when you're 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 15 or 60 to teach you the names of those movements and bring them back into your memory. When they come back, you remember it, and it's all natural. And it's so amazing, isn't it? All right, so we also did side snap, side thrust, back kick, front snap kick, and roundhouse kick. Now remember roundhouse kick the other day, it's crane, then it's dog, then it snaps out sideways like it's a front snap, then it comes back to crane. Then you could throw a kick here if you had to, and a kick here if you had to, right? So you could do a bunch of kicks from right here, okay, without setting that leg down. You don't have time to set it down, you got to kick again and again and again. That's how fast self-defense might have to go. So roundhouse kick, knee up, crane, dog position, the foot's now sideways, roundhouse kick, snap it right there, okay? And that's roundhouse. I wanted to see you guys do about 25 of those, okay? Each leg, you can practice these things right after our class ends today. You can go back through them, and I'm going to go work on the website. The website will, once it goes live, it will be at myfreekaratelessons.com. And again, it's just a basic website, very basic. We'll have some of these lessons there. It will have some, later on, it will have individual techniques, group by groups, you know, stances, maybe short videos or photographs sometimes if that works better. I think the videos work best most of the time, okay? And I think we got enough time we could learn one new kick today. Again, this is a way beyond a white belt kick, but I bet you can do it. So I'll turn sideways so you can see it best. And what we're going to do, I'm going to step up and do it because it gives me a little momentum. But you don't have to. You can just step here and lift your leg up. But I'm going to step up, and I'm going to throw my side thrust kick out over to this angle. And I'm going to hook it back. And with a side thrust kick, I'm hitting with the heel. So I'm here. I bring it up. Boom. And that's called a hook kick. Okay, so we're here. Bring it up. Kick out this way with the side thrust. And then hook it back. And that's hook kick. All right? So we're here. We get your back leg, come around. Boom. Kick out. Hook kick. All right? Step up, hook kick is here. You can do step up any kick you want. step up, front, snap, kick. I'll do that sideways for you. Step up, front, snap, kick. Step up, roundhouse kick. Right? Step up, roundhouse kick. See how the roundhouse kick comes in this way versus this way. That's hook kick. Okay? All right, so we're about out of time. It's time for our self-defense minute. So far for self-defense, we've covered somebody grabs our hand, we pull the hand out. Instant reaction, we're not hurting anybody. Then we covered somebody grabs our hair. Well, nobody grabs your hair unless they're being harmed to you. So we don't have to worry so much about just getting away. We might have to hurt them a little bit to get away. But we first try to just press their hand to our head as hard as we can, as strong as we can, make them want to pull their hand away. Just the act of resisting might make somebody say, I'm out of here, I'm leaving. But we press hard, the knuckles hurt. If that doesn't get that motion, that you don't feel that pulling away, then keep holding. Remember, reach up, grab their elbow, pull down and twist it. And then that will be here. And then once they let go, run. Yell fire as you're running. Today's self-defense tip. Well, then we did awareness, situational awareness. And we define situational awareness as being aware of any dangers in a particular location or situation that you're in. Whether it's driving in a car, you pull up to a stop sign or a red light, and a car comes up and bumps you, and your first reaction is get out of the car, go back, but then they're carjacking you, or they're robbing you, or something worse. So, little fender bender, maybe get on the cell phone, lock the doors, make sure the doors are locked all the time anyway, but then you could start calling 911 right away and tell them where you're at. And if that person drives off, you can get a license plate. If it's not real, well, you're safe, right? So I think with no fault insurance, I think your own insurance would cover that situation if you had to get something repaired or you're injured. All right, so then it'd be hit and run if they got caught, and then it could be, all that other stuff from there on. So you're safe though, that's the main thing. So situational awareness. Today, I want to talk about code words. Every 15, 20 years, code words go in and out of fashion. But I think they're a good thing. And along with knowing your name, first and last name, what city you live in, and your phone number. So somebody, something bad happened to somebody, when the police came along, got them, they could tell who they are, where they're from, and they could say their phone number, okay? Code words are similar to that. So you're being picked up from school, your parents are, mom and dad couldn't pick up the kids after school one day, or weren't going to be home after school, or something like that. So they had to be picked up by an aunt, an uncle, a relative, a non-relative. You could have a code word to allow the kids to get in the car with the other person. Even if they know them, they should know the code word, right? So you do a code word, the kids would say, well, what's the code word? All right, now when I was a little kid, we had a code word. I know one time at least I forgot the code word, wouldn't go with somebody. And another time, the other person didn't know the code word, and I wouldn't go with them then either. So, use these at your risk, your own risk. You know your kids best. And but I like code words. So you could also have code words for teenagers on the phone. Teenager goes out somewhere with some friends. They could have a code word to use that is I need help, mom, or I need help, dad. And it could be, omelet. Something like that. I'm hungry for an omelet. It could be a sentence. It's just bizarre, and nobody's going to forget it. The family go, oh yeah, my daughter needs help. And you can go further and have no questions asked policy, things of that nature, whatever is appropriate in your home. All right, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you learned something today, and you probably noticed a lot of self-defense is not just physical, but it's a mental game, it's psychological, it's being prepared, being aware, and so forth. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to send them in, and I'll take a look at them and maybe post them at the website once it gets going. So I did get a website up at that myfreekaratelessons.com. It's not the one I intended. I had a beautiful website, and it's gone, but the myfreelessons.com is like a like a holder page right now. It's a blog or something. So it looks cool, but it's very plain. That's all I intended anyway. But it's not the material I was putting up. So anyway, I got to figure out how that got published versus what I wanted to publish. So, all right. Thank you very much. You have a great day. And I'll see all of you maybe tomorrow at 11. Again, Eastern time. Go ski. Great. You can salute now. You know how to salute. All right. You guys have a great day. Be good for mom and dad.